Imagine you're in a dim Parisian cafe, 1943. Sartre sits across, eyes intense, voice firm. He's just dropped a bomb. Your freedom isn't granted. It's total, terrifying, and utterly yours to own. How can you make sense of a world where you're both creator and prisoner? That riddle, this tension, is the heartbeat of being and nothingness. Sartre's core claim shocks. Freedom isn't a gift, it's a burden you carry alone. But what does that really mean for you, tangled in everyday choices? In a detailed cafe scene, Sartre describes a waiter performing his role ever so precisely with a forced grace. The waiter's mannerisms scream the tension between his chosen freedom and the role society expects. He's not a robot, he's shaping himself through every gesture, showing freedom isn't abstract, it's alive and sweaty in the minutiae. Think of freedom like a lump of clay in your hands. Every choice molds who you become, no mold laid out ahead of time. Sartre calls this existence precedes essence. You don't find your nature, you build it. Like sculpting, this freedom means no blueprint, just endless possibility peppered with anxiety. And here's the kicker, if you're the artist of your essence, no blaming fate, genetics, or anyone else. The waiter can't say, I'm just this way. Your freedom demands you own your actions, locking in responsibility like a price tag on every decision. It's liberation wrapped in relentless accountability. Sartre loves peeling back moments where you realize your sense of self is tangled with other people's gaze, sometimes a relief, sometimes a trap. Sartre recounts a story in a Parisian labyrinth where a man suddenly feels caught when another's gaze lands on him. Instantly he becomes an object, frozen as if caught by a police officer. This gaze strips his private freedom, showing how profoundly others shape your experience of yourself. Imagine walking through a hall of mirrors, each reflection shifts how you see yourself. According to Sartre, your self-awareness, your being for itself, actually depends on others' recognition. You're never purely alone, your identity is entwined with the social mirror, constantly reflecting and reshaping who you believe you are. Here's the rub, while freedom requires acting authentically, the weight of others' eyes can trap you in projected roles and expectations. The paradox, they make you real but also cage you. Your freedom must wrestle with how you're seen. This dance defines existential tension. Nothingness isn't an end, but a strange emptiness that fuels your freedom. The blank canvas where everything's possible, yet nothing's fixed. Sartre illustrates how consciousness introduces a gap, a pure nothingness between ourselves and the world. This is not despair, but the very space where choice happens. Like standing at a crossroads in a dense fog, nothingness isn't absence, it's potential bursting with undecided futures. Picture your mind as a spotlight sweeping across a dark stage. It highlights some shapes but leaves large areas in shadow. This active negation means you're always aware of what's missing, what could be different. Consciousness's power is its ability to say no or not that, clearing the way for truly new choices. Now, ethics isn't about fixed rules but living authentically in that open space. Sartre argues that realizing you alone create meaning means accepting the weight of your freedom, not fleeing to excuses or societal shackles. This means your ethical life is a bold, ongoing act of becoming in the face of nothingness. Remember the waiter, tense in that Paris cafe, trapped yet free in his every move. That's you, forever caught between who you are, who others see, and the empty space where you must choose. Next time you hesitate, try this, embrace the nothingness before a decision. See it not as empty, but charged with your power to create your own being. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.